Good morning, Friday, Thanksgiving weekend. um, and it's Pilates stretch day. So let's get all warmed up. And because it's chilly out there, it was -2 this morning, um, but it's a sunny day and it's supposed to warm up. And I got my long pants on because it's a little chilly, switching from shorts to pants. Okay. Pilates stretch. Let's go. Oh, first thing, right? Always, right? Okay, the cues that I'm going to be telling you, which you guys already always know. All right. So put your shoulders back into their sockets, right? Where they are to be. If your rib cage is up, your core is engaged, your shoulders will probably fall in place if your palms are forward. Okay, so palms are forward, that means your shoulders are correct posture, but you don't want to walk that way. But just get that feeling, and there you go. Rib cage always up. All right, that takes the weight and everything off your hips, your engine right here. Okay, and also helps engage your core. So if you remember those things, even when you're just walking, rib cage up, palms forward, relax those shoulders, lengthen your core, your torso. There you go. That's about it. Easy peasy. And breathe. All right, let's go. Nice big arm circles all the way up and around. Nice big deep breath in and out. Other way. And the other arm all the way up and around. I had a beautiful golf game yesterday at Smugglers. It was just gorgeous. All right, arms out, relax those shoulders down. We are reaching wall to wall. Index finger. Okay, feel everything stretching. Loud finger, index finger. Ring finger. And baby. Awesome. Okay, ready? We're going to come across for four. Four. Squeeze those in the back. Three. Shoulders are relaxed. Two. And one. And the other side. One. Two. Three. And four. All the way up to the sky. All right, we're going to sway it side to side. Whoopsie. Got to turn my clock on. All right, so we're swaying side to side. Gently at first, gradually getting bigger, pushing that rib cage out. Really got to work on my right rib cage here because a lot of hey, those are my new slippers. Swaying. Okay, and let's reach high up to the sky. Nice big deep breath in, and let's come down. We're 6 full body squats coming all the way down, and let's come all the way up. Squeeze those glutes. Big breath up and out, going down. Two more. This really just helps wake up everything, I think. And let's come down those side walls. Reach, and down. Okay, arms out. Nope, we're going to do hip circles now. I'm already hot with these pants on. No, not used to them yet. All right, hip circles. All right, so standing tall, rib cage up. Let's tilt that pelvis a tiny little bit. Bring your knee up, trying to keep your hips level. All right, and circle around. One, two, 3, and the other way. 3, 2, and 1. We're not doing this, all right? Because that's not what we're doing. All right, so tilt your pelvis, bring that knee up, and the other way around. 1, 2, 3, and the other way. The whole thing about a Pilates stretch is that you are stretching and working all the muscles and ligaments in the proper form. All right. Where are we next? We're going up on our toes. All right, here we go. Oh. This is, here, why don't you get these on there? Get that. All right, up on your toes. All right. Let's walk, I was going to say walk the plank. Turn around. We're doing the Barbie. And come back to center. Belly in. And let's go down on 1, up on 2. Squeezing those calves. Squeeze. 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 And down. And let's roll that right foot. Rolling. Other way. 2 and 3. And let's go on the outside of that foot. And on the inside. Up on those toes. We're pushing our arch forward. Roll across those toes. And the plantar fascia stretch, okay? Grab that shag carpet, bring it in, squeeze it with your toes, grab that shag and bring it in, making your arch come up and keeping that arch up. See if you can wiggle those toes. And relax. And let's roll that other foot. And the other way. And on the outside of that foot. And on the inside. Up on those toes. Roll across. Just working all those joints. All right. And plantar fascia stretch. Pull it in. Pull that arch up. Wiggle those toes. And down. All right. Balance and roll up. All right. So standing tall. Lengthen. Your head's being pulled up to the sky, right? Pull all the way up. Your core is engaged. Tilt that pelvis. Bring that one knee up, and we're rolling our wrist and foot. The other way. Point, flex, point, flex. Wave it. And down. All right, other side. Set up, tilt. All right, breath out. If you plant that big toe in for balance into the mat. All right, and we're rolling. Big rolls, other way. Point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, wave it. Shake it. I forgot to shake it. Shake that other one. All right. Let's just shake it out, bounce it up, pat it all the way up. Wake everything up. We haven't woken our organs up in a while. Let's push those organs all around. Just massage them. All right. Awesome. All right, up those arms. Down the neck. Across the face. All right, let's get right behind that neck, underneath the your skull there. Come on, get in there, massage it. All right, keep massaging, keep massaging. We're going to shift our eyes to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left, up, down, and coming all the way down. All right, small arms. So again, standing nice and tall, core engaged. All right, reaching from wall to wall. Let's do 6 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. The other way. All right, palms are forward. We're going to push it forward for 6. Feel what's working. 3, 4, 5, and 6. And palms are backwards. Okay, relaxing those shoulders, remember? And backwards. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and forwards. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Did we do that already? Palms are up. Come on, heavy weights on those hands. Push it up. 4, 5, and 6, and down. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And we did backwards. Huh. Shake those arms out. Okay. All right, we're going to do squats. So feet about hip width apart, standing tall. You can bring your hands to prayer. We're going to go nice and slowly all the way down. All right, so nice and slowly. You can have your feet wider apart if you're more comfortable. Belly in and rib cage up. Just pulsing it down. Booty way, way, way back. Your knees are not over top of your toes. Pulsing, and we're pulsing up again, nice and slow. Start tilting that pelvis as you're coming up. And squeeze. Let's go down one more time. Make sure your weight distributed evenly over both feet. Coming up. Just working all those little extra muscles, supporting muscles. All right, and we haven't done this one in a long time. We're going to get our glutes, okay? So I want you to squeeze your right glute, squeeze your left glute, squeeze your right. It's hard. You have to really concentrate. Left, right, left, right. Now both. 2, 3, and 4. Right, left, and both. 2, 3, and 4. All right. We're going to go to the side. We're going to do a nice side lunge. All right. So let's go over to the side lunge. Outer foot flat on the floor. Okay. We're just going to stay here for a second. Let's bring this left arm all the way up to the sky. Looking at those fingers. Okay, we're going to bring that hand down, slide across to the other side, staying here. Have the nice stretch of the whole inner leg. Bring that arm all the way up. Take a look at those fingers. Bring that hand down, slide across again. Nice big deep breath out. Bring that hand all the way up. And slide across. Hold. And bring that hand all the way up. Looking at those fingers again. And down. And this now we're just going to go side to side. Hands are on your ground if you like, or you can do it without hands. Nice and slowly, just sliding side to side. And then let's go into horse. All right, so open up those toes. Okay. Elbow to knee. Hands to your chest. All right, we're going to tilt our pelvis and we're going to just start coming up nice and slowly, squeezing those glutes and release. Woohoo, feeling good. Okay, we're going to get our heart rate up. We're going to do step 1, 2. Ready? Starting with your right foot, right, left, kick, right, left, extend, swing those arms. Where's that rib cage? All right, we're going to switch legs. Left, left, right, kick, left, right, extend, swing those arms. Watch your dogs. You. Oh, sorry, I told you. Watch your dogs. You're going to get kicked. You're going to get kicked. Okay, now she thinks I'm playing. Okay, I'm going to stop there. I. All right, we're going to do side lunge crunch, and we've already worked out, stretched out those side muscles. So we're going to go to the right first. So side lunge, and then knee to elbow, and up. 1, 2, belly in. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, booty goes back, and 8, and your chest is open. You're looking straight ahead. Going to the other side now. Side lunge and knee to elbow. No, go. That'll do. Tess up. That'll do. 2. Let's see if she can figure that one out. 2. She's doing really well. 3, 4, 5, 6, booty back. 7 and 8. All right, and we're going to do squat, squat, twist. All right, no, stay down. Off. Off. All right, so squat, squat, twist, twist, squat, squat. I want you to squeeze those glutes, twist, twist, squat, squat, squeeze those glutes, twist, twist. 2 more, squat, squat, squeeze, twist, twist. Last one, squat, squat, twist, and twist. All right, that's our warm up. Grab a quick drink of water or coffee. Should be your power drink or I don't know what they all say. You drink whatever you want to drink. Okay, standing at the end of your mat. Let's reach high up to the sky. All right, we're just going to do a nice little sway side to side. Your rib cage is up and your belly's in. Reaching nice and high to the sky. We're going to come down those side walls, going down to ragdoll. We're staying here for a second. You can sway it. Fold those arms. Move your neck around in a circle. Go the other way. You can pulse those feet out. All right. So let's soft bend in those knees. We're going to roll up our spine, vertebrae by vertebrae. All right. All right. So pulse it up, finding that lowest vertebrae. Go. All the way up. Come on, find every vertebrae all the way up. Roll your shoulders back. Up to the sky and back down again. All right, this time your right arm is going to be longer than your left. We're going to roll up our left side Pulse it. Up to the sky and back down again. Now your right arm is going to be longer than your left. Go. Go on. Go upstairs. Go on out. All right. Pulse it. Opening up the right side. Sorry, I was wrong. Left arm longer than your right, I think. Just do the other side. I was being disrupted. Roll those shoulders back. She's gone. All the way up and back down. Let's walk those hands out to downward dog. Pulse those feet out. When you're ready, heels come down. All right, we're going to push away from our hands. Get up there on your knuckle pads. Right? Push your chest to your knees. Belly being pulled up to the sky. Breathe in and out. Sway those hips nice and slowly side to side. Feel the stretch all the way from your baby finger to your hip. And switch to the other side. Keeping that belly pulled up. All right, let's take that right leg up high behind you. 3 kicks. Bend that knee and look underneath your right arm. Lengthen that leg out, and we're going to bring it into our chest for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and bring it all the way through to your right thumb. Tuck my shirt in. All right, we're in low lunge. All right, we're going to do lunge switch. So let's bring that right arm all the way up to the sky. Bring it back down and switch legs. Other side. Other arm. Look at those figures. Switch legs again. Plank. Push those shoulders back. Bring that right leg up. Right arm all the way up. All right. Both hands in front of that right foot. Palms are being magnetized together. We're powering up to high lunge. Power up. Get your balance. Up and down for 6. Belly in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. High lunge. Bring those arms all the way down those side walls. Feel it. Coming onto the inside of that right foot. Right. Low lunge. Drop that left leg. Shoelace to the mat. Let's wiggle this right foot to the edge. All right. So open up this knee. Take your palm. Open up this knee. Okay. And then put your palm on the outside, push the knee to palm and bring it in. Bring it out, pushing the knee into palm. In, we're flossing here. Out, we're working that hip. All right, nicely done. Keep it out there on the side, and we're going right down to, I'm just going to tilt this a bit, to the lizard. All right, so if you can, go down onto your forearms. 2 nice big deep breaths in and out. I'm going back up on my hands, bending my left leg, right? And if you can, reach back and just bring that foot a little closer to your butt there. Just relaxing. Let gravity work. Your body's going to go down to that mat, so you don't need to push it. Release, and let's bring this right foot back up to center, up on your heel. We're going to do a nice hammy stretch here. So let's make sure our left hip is above our left knee and your right leg is lengthened out. We're going to push our booty back to the back wall. I'm lengthening my left arm down the mat. Push your booty back and then chest comes down. Lengthen that left arm down the mat and breathe. Back down, the foot comes back down on the mat. Both hands on either side. We're going right up into plank. So bring that hand back. I'm going to wait. Pushing your shoulders back into their sockets, belly to the mat, belly to the back. Be strong. We're going to hold this for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Push it back to downward dog. Push away from those hands, pushing your chest towards those knees again. Let's sway it side to side nice and slowly again. And breathe in and out. Okay, we're doing the same thing on this side. So let's bring that left leg up high behind you. 3 kicks. Bend that knee and look underneath your left arm. Still pushing your chest towards that knee. And we're bringing that knee into your chest for 4, 3, 2, and 1. And all the way through to that left thumb. And we're letting gravity work here. Awesome. Okay, let's bring this right arm all the way up. We're doing lunge switches. Look at those fingers. Bring it back down. Switch legs. Okay, you're in a high plank. Push those shoulders back. Bring the other leg up. And bring that arm up. Switch legs again. Left arm all the way up. See, we're stretching our chest here. Okay, both hands in front of that left foot. Power up to high lunge, belly to your back. Why your belly to your back? I don't want you arching or leaning forward. I want you reaching for the sky, up and down for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, little tippy there, and 1. All right, high lunge. Let's bring those hands all the way down, reaching for those walls. On the inside of that left foot, drop that right leg. Wiggle this left foot out to the edge. And again. Okay, open up that leg. Put the palm of your left hand on that knee. Push the knee to palm and bring it in. Bring that palm on the inside. Knee to palm, push it out. Just, we're not stopping. We're flossing with your breath. Leave it out there, going down to lizard. I'm going down on my forearms. You do whatever you can. Okay, let's bend your right leg. Reach back if you can. It's a big stretch. Release. Wiggle this left foot in. Toes are up, heels down. Okay. Hip over top of your right knee. Lengthen that right leg. Sorry, the right arm. Push your booty back. Feel that stretch on the back of your leg, and then bring that chest down, reaching down the mat. And breathe. Good stuff. Bring that foot back down to the mat, going up to high plank. So bring that foot back, belly to your back, shoulders are in, and we're plank twist to the right. Bring that arm all the way up, and plank twist to the left. And we're going down to chaturanga. So I'm dropping my knees first, coming all the way down to the mat, and I'm pushing my chest up. Just my chest. Release those hips, let them relax, right? Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Down to the mat. Repeat it again. Push the chest up, shoulders down, squeeze those shoulder blades, and come all the way back down to the mat. From here, we're going to go right up to high plank, to downward dog. Walk those hands back to your feet, belly pulled up to the sky, soft bend in the knees, and roll up your spine. Okay, let's get into snowbirds from here. So, on your knee, extend that right leg from your hip. Arms are out, reaching from wall to wall. Your core is engaged. Dip it down and up, and come across for 4 to your nose and back. 1, belly in. 2, 3, and 4, and wing dip. So touch down. We're going to stay up here. Reach down your leg. Reach up high to the sky. Look at those fingers up in the sky. All right. 6 wing dips. 1. Keep that rib cage up off your hips. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And let's bring that left arm down. Your hand comes on your hip. Lift that right leg up, toe pointing down. All right. And lift the leg up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And toe tap in the front, heel tap in the back. Close your hip, open your hip, close your hip. So if you've noticed how many different ways we've been moving our hip, think about it, okay? All right, lengthen both right limbs, belly in, and crunch it for 1. Extend. 2, come on, bring that belly to your back. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and lengthen, and coming all the way up. Going to do the same thing on the other side. So extend that leg, coming from your hip, outer foot flat on the floor, roll those shoulders back, rib cage up, dip it down, up a centimeter, swipe across for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Wing dip, touchdown, belly in, staying up here. Look at those fingers, reach down that leg. Breathe. Keep the core engaged, and wing dips. 1, 2. Your rib cages are not touching your hip bones, except for this crunch right there, which is your muffin top. Let's crush it. And bring that right arm down. Lengthen that left leg, toe pointing down. And up and down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, toe tap, close the hip, heel tap, open the hip, close, open, close. Feel it with your hand. Lengthen and crunch. Come on, lengthen those arms and crunch it. Bring that belly to the back. 2, 3, 4, 5. Pilates stretch is all about exaggeration, lengthening and crunching. 7 and 8 and lengthen. We're done that. All right, bird dog. Hands underneath hips. Sorry, hands underneath shoulders. Knees underneath hips. Belly to the back. 3 clicks of the heel. 1, 2, 3. Make a wish for today. All right, we're going to take our left arm up, right leg up, bird dog for 5 breaths. Nice big breaths in and out. That belly in. All right, slide those limbs out to the side for 6, 5, 4, belly in, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that hand down, leave that right leg onto the right side of the mat. We're doing rainbow taps. So bring that leg up and over to the other side, looking at your toes and back for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And bring that leg in. We're going to go right up to the other side. Right arm, left leg, toe pointing down, and breathe. All right, sliding out to the side for 6, 5, 4, 3, belly to your back, 2, and 1. Hand comes down, rainbow taps, all the way up and over. Look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And bring that leg in and let's go right down to child's pose. Slide those hands down, forehead to the mat. Nice big deep breaths in and out. Let's move those hands over to the right. Left cheek off the left heel. 2 nice big deep breaths in and out. And bring those hands all the way over to the other side. Same thing with your right cheek off your left heel. Back to center. Let's drag those hands down the mat as you're rolling up, belly to your back, hands to knees, up your quads, up your spine. Roll those shoulders back and forwards. Awesome stuff. All right, let's sit down on our mats with our legs extended out in front of us. Back your butt. All right, sitting nice and tall, rib cage up, core's engaged, shoulders are back and down. Give those legs a nice little wiggle as we open them up nice and wide. Get up there on those sit bones. All right, toes are pointing up. Your core is engaged. Hands come out in front. Push those shoulders back. We're going to take this right hand, palm first, your palm is first. Bring it all the way back to behind you. Try to keep those arms straight, okay? All right, so we're twisting, and now we're going to go down. We're going to keep going down with every breath. We're staying here. Arms are straight. Breathe. With every breath out, you're going to come down a little further. Okay, slowly come all the way back up, and we're going to come all the way across to the other side. Same thing, nice and tall, belly in, and breathe, bringing your chest down to that left leg. Try to have those arms straight. Come all the way back up, and then twist over to the other side for one more time. A little faster this time because you've already stretched it out. Try to increase that range of motion here. And back up and across. Try to keep your sit bones on the mat all the way up and coming up, sitting nice and tall. We're going to walk our hands out to the center. Again, only go until you feel it. All right, and then breathe. And breathe again. And hold. And then collapse down, just relax. And push your body back up. And let's wiggle those legs a quarter way in. And we're going to bend this right knee, bringing your foot into your inner left leg. Your toe is pointing up on that left leg. Okay, your knee is right there, sitting nice and tall. I'm just going to apply a little pressure. Still sitting tall. I don't want you leaning forward or anything because I want that hip to open up in proper position. This was my hip that I could not do this with. Okay, so your left foot toe is pointing up to the ceiling, so that leg's in its right position, straight from the hip. All right, and up. And we're going to do 3 crazies from here on the side. So your right hand goes back behind and swing that arm all the way up. Look way behind. Come on, nice back arch, stretch it. And that's 1. 2. And 3. All right, bring that leg out. Let's bring the other leg, left leg in. Right toe pointing up. Okay, sitting nice and tall. You're sitting on both sit bones, right? Okay, and let's just help this knee. Again, see, I almost wanted to come back here to push it down, but I want you to sit up nice and tall on those sit bones. Once that knee is down, you can move it around a little bit. Okay, and 3 crazies. Swinging that right arm all the way back and around. 1, 2, and 3. And bringing those legs back in front of you and having them a little nice little wiggle. All right, we are going to sit up nice and tall. Hands are out in front, palms are facing each other. Shoulders are back and down, right? Rib cage is up. We're going to come back down about 45. Where's your core? Your belly's to your back. All right, we're here. And let's bring this right arm back and forth for 1, 2, 3. Other side. 1. Come on, bring that belly to your back. You're still leaning backwards. 3, and both hands up, biceps to your ears for 1, 2, and 3. And let's lean, reaching for your toes or wherever you can reach, your calves. Coming down into a nice forward fold. Wiggle your way down with big breaths. Once you're down here, I want you to start massaging your legs or your feet. We're here for a couple seconds, so poke and prod those feet. Okay, let's tap on top of those toes, like on the tips. That's for your brain. All right, and we're going to slowly bring those hands down your legs toward your body and roll all the way up, bringing those hands out in front of you, and we're going to roll down, all the way down, belly to your back, coming all the way down to the mat, and lengthen those arms behind your head, belly to the mat. We're reaching from wall to wall. Right arm, left leg, left arm, right leg. All right, and from here, we're going to snow angel those arms down across the floor to hug your knees. And I'm just going to move down the mat a bit. And from here, we're going to do 3 rock and rolls to a shoulder stand. All right, so on the third one, your hands are going to come to your back and your feet are going to go up to the sky. All right, so let's go. 1, 2, and 3. So on this time, bring your hands to your back. Okay, feet are up to the sky. Let's walk those hands up your back as far as you can go. I'm going to try to get up there on my shoulders. I'm going to probably sound kind of funny. Okay, tuck those hips in so you're up. Your legs are up above your hips. Okay, standing up there. Let's do a little point and flex your feet. All right, and now we're going to take that right leg, slowly hinge it from the hip and bring it back behind you as far as you can go. If you can touch the floor, great. If you can't, just go where you can. And now the left leg, nice and slowly. Bring it back up. Now both legs, hinging from the hips. And then reach those legs back behind. Bring them all the way back up. And let's try that again. Both legs or one leg, whatever you're comfortable doing. Hinge and then reach those legs back behind you and all the way up. And let's roll all the way back down the mat. Lying on the mat, belly to the mat. Bring your arms out to T. Bring those knees up above your hips. We're going to do a supine twist. We're going to bring those knees over to the right, looking to the left, and bring that right hand on top of those knees and breathe for 3. Hands to T. Come back, bring those knees back above your hips. Remember, above your hips is important, and your belly to the mat. Slide those legs over to the left, looking to the right. Oh, this feels good. All right, hand on those knees and breathe for 3. Big breath in. Big breath out. Bring those legs back up to center and feet come down onto the mat. Awesome. Let's take this right leg, put it over your left knee, open up that knee. Okay. And feel how tight it is. Shouldn't be too tight, but it will be. And then bring that knee into your belly button. Your left hand is on that knee. We're going to push the knee to palm and open up that leg for 3. Don't stop. Just keep moving, keeping the pressure, knee to palm, and then keep that resistance as you open it up. And bring it back and open up that knee again. And then let's put both hands, grab you underneath your left knee. Line up the knee with your heel and your knee with your shoulder. Bring that knee into your shoulder. Pull in and push out with that right elbow. Lining everything up. Pull and push. And hold. And release. Switch legs. Give that leg a nice little shake-a-roo. And then we're going to bring this left knee over top of your right knee, left foot over top of the left right knee. Open up that knee, bring it into your belly button, palm to knee, push the knee to palm and open up and back. Got to push the knee to palm, not palm to knee. And then we're going to grab behind that right knee, line it up, pull and push. You can keep your head down on the mat or you can bring it up. I kind of like to see, make sure that I'm all lined up. And release. Bring those legs down to the mat. And shake-a-roo. And then let's hug those knees again, swaying side to side. We're going to extend our right leg, hug our left. So hug and really lengthen that leg. And then switch, hug and lengthen, keeping that belly to the mat. And switch. And switch. And let's bring those feet down to the mat. All right, let's extend those arms overhead. All right, so your belly's pushed into the mat. All right, we're going to slide those hands down across the floor like you're doing a snow angel. Try to keep that whole arm flat on the floor the whole time. I am so shocked at that I can do that because it took like years. And let's go the other way. So part of your arm might come up. I know my wrist used to, but and around. And then let's bring those hands back overhead. Lengthen those legs down the mat. We're going to do our scissors and crisscross now. So our focus is push the belly to the mat. Roll those hips towards your belly button. Lengthen those arms and legs. We have both hands together behind our head. We're going to go up in pike to our right leg. For 1, bring it back down. 2, focus on belly to the mat, rolling those hips. 3, 4, keeping those limbs nice and strong. 5 and 6, right arm to T, left arm to right leg. 1, lengthen, belly to your mat. 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Both arms together. Reset. Belly to the mat. Roll those hips towards your belly button. Both hands together to your left leg. 1. Don't forget to breathe. 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Left arm to T, right arm, left leg. Try to get that pinky on the outside of your baby pinky. 1, your toe pinky. 2, belly to the mat. 3, 5 and 6. All right. Hands overhead. Bend those knees. Bring them up to the sky, above your hips. Okay, let's open up those legs nice and wide. Your belly still pushed to the mat. Breathe. All right, we're going to do crisscross 4 times. Pulse between your legs 4 times. All right, so crisscross 1, 2, 3, 4. Open up those legs, bring those hands through. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep those hands up and shoulders up as well. Pulse it. 2, 3, 4. Keep the belly to the mat. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more. And bring those legs into your chest and roll side to side. Woo! All right. Let's do 3 rock and rolls to sitting. 1, 2, and 3. And let's sit onto your mat cross-legged. Sitting up nice and tall. Your head is being pulled up to the sky. Your rib cage is up. Put a little pressure on those knees. And let's Change feet. All right, I want you sitting up nice and tall. Your rib cage is above your hip bones. Take this left arm, put it over your right knee. Again, head being pulled up to the sky. So you're really nice and straight. Look behind, so you're nice twist, and breathe for 2. And let's come all the way across to the other side. Same thing. Head being pulled up, relax those legs and breathe. And come back to center. And let's bring our soles of our feet together. Bring them in, open up. And let's bring them out in front. You can sit any way you want to sit. If you're most comfortable with your legs crossed, let's sit legs crossed. Okay, we're going to work on our neck. Okay, loosen up our neck. So up nice and tall. There we go. Nice and tall. My shoulder is crooked on the screen. Okay, and I don't know. All right, so we're going to take our right ear and bring it over to our right shoulder. Not moving your shoulders. Staying here. Staying here. Let's look all the way up, just with your eyes. And then looking down. Back to center. And bring that neck back. And left ear to left shoulder. Keeping those shoulders still. Breathe. Looking up. Feel the stretch a little higher in the neck. Looking down. Feeling it more across your trap. And back to center. And let's draw 3 big circles all the way up and around with your nose. And the other way. And back to center. And let's just take our right hand to our left elbow, and we're just going to massage all the way down that forearm. If you find a little tendon that's sore, stay on it. We're massaging right down to the wrist, and then we're going to squeeze that wrist with our thumb and index finger. Squeeze it and give that wrist a nice little shake. And let's do the other side. Moving that wrist back and forth as you're coming down that arm. Nice and slowly. It's not a fast, doesn't have to be fast. I'm moving it quite fast, but just all the way down. And squeeze and shake it. And let's get lengthwise on our mat. 3 rock and rolls, 2 rag doll. We're almost done. Let's finish it off. 1, 2, 3, all the way up to ragdoll. And we're going to hang here for a couple seconds. Nice big deep breaths in and out. I really hope everyone has a wonderful Thanksgiving. Be thankful for friends and family, all your loved ones. Be thankful for what you have. And of course, let's give those legs a nice big hug, because we're very thankful for those legs to be carrying us and letting us do the things that we can do. Awesome. Bring those arms down. Soft bend in those knees. Wiggle those arms. We're going to roll up our spine all the way up. Belly in. Coming up over those shoulder blades, chin to chest. Roll those shoulders back and jump it out. Shake it out. High five. Have a wonderful weekend. And I'll let you know if I'm going to be here on Monday. Ciao.